Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Sri Bhagavatgita Ada Sapta Dasodhyayaha Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yogaha. Arjuna Uvacha Ye Shastra Vidhi Musrujya Yajante Shraddhayanvitaha Teshan Nishtatuka Krishna Satvamaho Rajastamaha. Arjuna said, O Krishna, those who give up the scriptural instructions and do the pujas, that is worship, with devotion, what is their status? Satvik, Rajas or Tamas? What is their nature? Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Trivida Bhavati Shraddha Dehinam Sa Swabhavaja Satviki Rajasi Chaiva Tamasi Chetitam Srunu. Sri Bhagavan said, O Arjun, the nature of the people is threefold, which comes as per their past habits. They are Satvika, Rajasa or Tamas. Listen in detail. Listen in detail. Sattvanurupa sarvasya Shraddha bhavati bharata Shraddha mayoyam purusho yo Shraddhasayeva saha. O Arjun, the devotion, dedication, qualities and habits of people is aligned as per their past habits that are engraved in their antahkarana. Yajante satvika devan yaksha rakshansi rajasaha pretan bhuta gananschanye yajante tamasa janaha. The sattvic people worship devas, rajoguna people worship yakshas and rakshasas, and tamoguna people worship bhutas and pretas. Bhutas and pretas. Ashastra vihitam ghoram tapyanti tapojanaha dambhahankara sanyuktaha kamaraga balanvitaha karsayantas sharirastham bhutagramamachetasah Mam chaivantas sharirastham tan vidhyasura nischayam. O Arjun, animal-like strengthy people with arrogance, ego, desires, lust, attachment and longing adopt terrible austere measures without any scriptural sanctions and do very difficult penances whimsically. They not only torture the senses but also by implication offend me, the indweller. They are ignorant and are of asura nature. Soul is pure. Man will be accompanied by the experiences that has happened in life till he gets self-realization. Those yogis only who have attained the ability for salvation while in body will have contact with God. Such yogis only can give direction and guidance to other seekers. In subtle world also there will be existing animal-like beings, wise people, ordinary beings, good beings, yogis and mahayogis living in their peripheries. The unlocked, unattended and unguarded motor vehicle will be stolen by thieves and make them as their own. Likewise, so many tramp souls in subtle world will be waiting to fulfill their desires, for which a body container is required. Man should not keep his mind empty. He should make his mind busy with one work or another, lest the trapped souls from the subtle world will enter into these blank minded people. Especially, they can easily make the weak, diseased, and blank minded people as they abode to fulfill their desires. Therefore, it is not advisable to keep our mind to others for experiments or for anything. In superconscious state, we meet Mahayogis, Rishis, and great souls during our meditation. We can easily recognize them with the aura around them. आहारस्त्वपि सर्वस्य त्रिविधो भवति प्रियः यज्ञस्तपस्तथा दानं तेषां भेदमिमं शृणु. Hey Arjun, the food is also of three types as per the nature of the people. Likewise, their yajnas, penances, and charities are also of three types. Listen in detail. Therefore, we should think carefully before taking our food. Our behavioral pattern is proportional to the type of food we take. That is why sattvic food is highly desirable. With pure sattvic food, mind will be purified. The pure mind will lead to attainment of Parabrahman. आयुस्सत्व बलारोग्य सुख प्रीति विवर्धनाः रस्याः स्निग्धाः स्थिरा हृज्या आहाराः सात्विक प्रियाः. Foods that increase the longevity, body strength, health, happiness, propitiation, liquids or savories like milk, jaggery, fruit juices, oily foods like edible oils, butter and ghee, etc. The foods that increase ojas, substantial foods, mild foods that increase the sattvic qualities are liked by sattvics, the pure or near pure minded people. Katvam lalavanatyusna तीक्ष्ण रूक्ष विदाहिनः आहारा राजसस्येष्टा दुःख शोकामय प्रदाः. Hey Arjun, foods that are bitter, pungent, more hot, that causes thirst, unhappiness and that disturb mind are dearer to Rajasic people. यातयाम गतरसं पूति पर्युषितं च यत् उच्छिष्टमपि चामेध्यं भोजनं तामसप्रियम्. Hey Arjun, foods that are not boiled properly, essenceless, the foods that give bad smell, foul smell, the food that was cooked one night before, insipid, rotten and leftover foods, the foods that are not given to God before eating and impure are dearer to tamasic people. The food taken by the man will be transformed into three changes by the fire in the stomach, Jataragni. The fire in the stomach is called Jataragni. Number one, stula, that is solid portion of the food will be transformed into stool and urine. Number two, the middle liquid portions will be turned into fluid, blood and 7 dhatus, and the last and final air part will be formed into mind. Compare the above with Panchikarna. Akasha, that is Parabrahman. Vayu, that is air. Vayu or air represents mind. Agni is buddhi or intellect. Jalam or water is chittam or feelings. Prithvi or earth is ahamkara or ego. So mind is the culmination of food. The one who encourages violence of killing animals, eggs and lambs, etc., which are having shukla, that is sperm, and sonita, that is ovum, for food. Number 2, the one who preaches meat eating is superior. Number 3, the butcher. Number 4, the seller of the meat. Number 5, the buyer of the meat. Number 6, the one who cooks the food. Number 7, the one who supplies the number 6, the one who cooks the meat. Number 7, who supplies the meat. And the last, number 8, the one who eats the meat, are all called ghatukas, atrocious people. Man is having 33 vertebrae in his spinal cord. He possesses 32 feet of intestines and 32 teeth in his mouth. It will take 24 hours for the man to digest his vegetarian food. At least he must grind the food 8 times with his teeth before swallowing his food. Animal possesses 11 vertebrae, 10 feet of intestines and 10 teeth. That means the animal contains everything 1/3 of what man contains. That is why it masticates the food throughout the day for digestion. If man takes this animal meat, it will take 72 hours to digest it. While butchering the animal, it will have fear, leaves dung with fear and anger. It feels that the butcher also should have the same fate, should meet the same fate. Even the teeth of man are also not suitable to eat meat. So one should give up meat eating immediately. One should give up meat eating at once. If the branches of a tree is cut, then again the same types of leaves and the fruits will come. The leaves and the fruits of other trees will not come. In Vedas, the Parabrahman is spoken of as very, very kind-hearted. Ahimsa paramo dharma, that is non-violence, is the greatest dharma, is the essence of scriptures. Parabrahman has taken different incarnations to protect the people of virtue from the demons. How such Paramatma can encourage meat eating? It is not the dumb driven animal that are to be butchered in yajnas, but the Arishad Vargas, that is Kama, desires, Krodha, anger, Lobha, greediness, Moha, that is delusion, Mada, pride, and Matcharya, that is jealousy, they are to be butchered. 12 qualified Uttama pranayamas is equal to 1 pratyahara, divide of sense pleasures. 144 Uttama pranayamas is equal to 1 dharana, that is concentration. 20,736 pranayamas is equal to samadhi, ecstatic union with God. So for ecstatic union with God, it is highly deplorable to butcher dumb driven animals. Apalakankshi biryagno vidhi drusto yayijyate yastavyame iti mana samadhayana satvikaha yastavyame veti mana samadhaya sa satvikaha. O Arjun, this yajna is desirable to me. I am mentally agreed to do this yajna. This is having scriptural sanction and is done with any desire for fruits of action, and is done without any desire for fruits of action, nishkama yajna, karma yajna. If it is done this way, then that person is doing satvik yajna. Abhinandayatu phalam dambardhamapi chaiva yat idyate bharata sreshta tam yagnam vidhi rajasam. Oh, the best among Bharatas, if yajna is done with the desire of getting fruits and for reputation, then that is Rajasika yajna. Vidihina masruštannam mantrahina madakshinam Shraddha virahitam yagnam tamasam parichakshate. That yajna which is performed not in accordance with scriptures, lack of mantras or chantings, lack of charities, and without any dedication, then that is said to be tamasika yajna. Devadvija guru pragna pujanam sauchamarjavam brahmacharyam ahimsa cha shariram tapavuchyate. O Arjun, veneration of devas, sadhaks who are doing Brahma sadhana, sadgurus, the great souls, purity within and without, not having hypocrisy in word and mind. Not having hypocrisy in word and mind. Straightforwardness, celibacy or continence, non-violence are considered to be penance or austerity of the body, sharirika tapas. In fact, to walk in Brahma is brahmacharya. The one who knows himself is said to be Swami. Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam jayat swadhyaya abhyasanam jaiva vangmayam tapavuchyate. O Arjun, the one that does not create any agitation to the mind, the sadhak who is truthful, the sadhak who is dearer and beneficial, consists of scriptural reading, consists of chanting Om sounds and the names of Parabrahman. That sadhak who is doing that one is called Vachaka tapas he is doing. The one that does not create any agitation to the mind, truthful, dearer, beneficial, consists of scriptural reading, consists of chanting of Om sounds and the names of Parabrahman is called Vachaka tapas. Mana prasada saumyatvam prasada saumyatvam maunamatma vinigraha bhava sansuddhirityeta tapo manasamuchyate. Ye Arjun, a calm and undisturbed mindset, peaceful nature, always remembering God, self-control, purity of mind is said to be Manasika tapas. Shraddhaya paraya taptam tapastat trividham naraihi aphala kankshviryuktaihi satvikam parichakshate. Arjun, people who do karma without expecting results are doing sharirika tapas. People who always remembering God are doing vachika tapas, and the people who are steady minded without any disturbance in the least are doing manasika tapas. These three types of people of dedication are said to be in the category of satvika tapas. Satkaramana pujartham tapo dambhena chaivayat kriyate tadiha proktam rajasam chalamadhruvam. Hey Arjun, Rajasic people, Asteries which give unstable and undetermined results are said to be Rajasic if the pujas, worships or penances are performed so as to be honored and respected by the people. मूढ़ग्राह्येणात्मनो यत्पीडया क्रियते तपः परस्योत्साधनार्थं वा तत्तामसहृदामुदाकृतम्. Hey Arjun, the worships that are performed with obstinate ignorance or foolishness by torturing themselves are performed to do harm to others with incompatible starvations without taking food etc. is said to be tamasic. Dataviyam iti yaddanam diyate anupakarine deshe kale cha patre cha taddanam satvikam smrutam. Hey Arjun, to give charity with the feeling of charity is my righteous duty at auspicious places and times to the able persons without seeking any returns with selfishness is said to be satvika tapas. Yattu pratyupakarardham phalamuddishya va punaha diyate cha pariklishtham taddanam rajasam smrutam. The charities that are given with the intention of gaining merit, return, mental distress or pain is said to be Rajasic tamas. Adesha kale yaddanamapatrebhyascha diyate asatkrutam avagnatam tattamasamudakrutam. O Arjun, the charity that is given without any respect, good intention, contemptuously to a wrong person at wrong time and wrong place is said to be tamasika danam. Om tat saditi nirdesho brahmanas trividas sprutah brahmanastena vedascha yajnascha vihitah puraha. Brahman or Brahman is one and the same thing. Brahman, Parabrahman, is having three names: Om, Tat and Sat. The Brahmagnanis, that is knowers of Brahma, Vedas and Yajnas are came out from such Parabrahma with three names: Om, Tat, Sat, with three names. Tasmadom ityudakruchya यज्ञदान तपक्रियाः प्रवर्तन्ते विधानोक्ता सततं ब्रह्मवादिनाम्. Therefore, Arjuna, therefore, those who chant Vedic mantras must utter Om first and then start Yajna, Dana, that is charity, and penance, that is tapas, detailed in the scriptures. तदिच्यनभिनन्दाय फलं यज्ञतपक्रियाः दानक्रियाश्च विविधाः क्रियन्ते मोक्षकाङ्क्षिभिः. Hey Arjun, the seekers of salvation are chanting Tat, that are doing without expecting any returns different yajna, dana and tapas. Dana means charity and tapas means penance, with the firm view of each and everything is Parabrahman only. Sadbhave cha sadhubhave cha sadityedat prayujyate prasaste karmani tadha sachadda pardha yujyate. Hey Arjun, go Pardha. The word Sat is the name of Parabrahman. It is utilized in the feeling of supreme reality, supreme good karma and eternal truthfulness. Yajne tapasi dane cha स्थितिः सदिति उच्यते स्थितिः सदिति चोच्यते कर्म चैव तदर्थीयं सदित्येवाभिधीयते यज्ञे तपसि दाने च स्थितिः सदिति च उच्यते. That means this Arjun, the state of stability in the higher rites of sacrifice, charity and penance, that is tapas, is also said to be sat. The rites that are performed for the love of God and karmas, indeed for God, are also spoken of as sat. Asraddhaya hutam dattam tapastaptam krutam chayat asad asadityuchyate partha nachame nachate nata tatprechano iha. Asat iti uchyate partha nacha tatprechano iha. That means, O Arjun, whatever homam, sacrifice, charity bestowed, austerity performed, as such other karmas without any dedication, devotion or faith is said to be asat. They will not yield any result either in this world or in the other world. They are worthless. Now let us discuss about Shakti Padam. To bestow ecstatic union with God is called Shakti Padam. This is possible to great masters like Mahavatar Babaji, Lahiri Mahasaya Yogiraj, Sri Yukteswara Swami Jnana Avatar, and Sri Paramahansa Yogananda Prema Avatar, etc. Sat is God beyond creation. Its location is Sahasrara Chakra, that is here. Tat is the vibrationless God in creation. Its location is Kutastha, that is here. It is called Parashakti. Om is vibrationless God in creation. Its location is also Kutastha. It is called Om is the vibrational God in creation. It is called Adi Shakti. He is direct cause of creation. When Tat vibrates, it becomes Om. That means Parashakti becomes Adi Shakti. Idea, subtle and physical, micro and macro creations of this body and the cosmos have been manifested because of Om vibration. Om is the sound and the name of Parabrahman. Shabdam and Vachikam also. The Pranava sound will remove all faults and sins of this sadhak. The real achievement of sadhak is to hear the Om sound within during sadhana. One cannot be heard by the sadhak till the body attachment exists. Om Tat Sat iti Srimad Bhagavatgita Supanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastri Sri Krishnarjuna Samvade Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yogo Nama Saptadasodhyayah Samaptaha.